Said, sister, I gotta be honest with you, I don't regret my actions, and I'd actually like to revoke my apology. Welcome to mistakes that I've made as an athlete. So going into senior year, I had a chemistry class with one of the nuns at our school. And it was about this time that I had just figured out, oh my gosh, I might have the chance to go play college football somewhere. Well, I ended up getting really sick and falling really behind on my schoolwork. And obviously when you're sick, my weight goes down, my lifts go down, I don't feel good, and now I'm behind on school. Everything's out of whack. So the nun came to me in class, the sister, and she said, hey, I need you to turn this assignment in. I said, sister, I turned that assignment in. And she goes, no, I don't have it. And I go, sister, I'm telling you, I turned that assignment in. And we kind of end up getting into a little argument in the middle of class. And the whole time, I'm giving her the dagger eyes, just straight up. And she said, Ty, I'd like to speak to you after class. So after class, everyone leaves. I go up, I talk to her, and she goes, never in my X amount of years of teaching have I ever had a student look at me the way that you did. And wow, that was kind of mind-boggling. So I go, I apologize, we hash it out, I tell her to do the assignment, I move on with my day. The next period I'm in study hall, and I kind of realize I didn't mean that apology. So I march my happy rear end right back down to her classroom. I knock on the door. Hey, sister, can I come talk to you for a second? Absolutely, Ty. I think she thought I was going to give her a more sincere apology, but what I ended up doing was I said, sister, I got to be honest with you, I don't regret my actions, and I'd actually like to revoke my apology that I gave to you. I said that to her, and I told one of my buddies, and he thought that was the craziest thing ever, because it's a sister, it's a nun. You just don't usually talk to them like that, and I shouldn't have talked to her like that. But she actually ended up tutoring me for that class the majority of the year because it was really a difficult subject for me. And I ended up getting an A-, and she actually ended up writing a letter of recommendation for me. So I regret that, but for different reasons now, just because that was one of the things that really brought us close together once we kind of just had a mutual understanding of just who we were. But the moral of the story is don't take your actions out on or your feelings out on other people. Even though it may end up blossoming into a great relationship with a teacher who ends up writing you a great letter of recommendation in the future, but it won't always turn out like that. And I have another story about this, but I'll tell that one in a later video. But keep your emotions in check, keep a level head, keep your faith in God, and remember that He's got a plan for you, and it will work out according to His plan. Just have some faith in Him. That's all I can say on that, for real, for real.